What's up, everybody? We're back. Another new episode of the Last Wave Podcast. We dive into topics like ghosts, UFOs, cryptids, conspiracies, nerd stuff, and so much more. As always, thank you for listening. You can catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, pretty much everywhere I can get us at this moment. That's where you'll find us. Our main source of info is the Facebook page. You'll find all kinds of info there, like photos, random stories that we find. We also have the Last Wave podcast, or not the Last Wave podcast. This is the podcast. We have the Last Wave blog, and you can find that with links into Facebook and all that stuff on our Facebook page. And you should be able to search Last Wave blog, and it'll come up. It's kind of new, so we're still working on that a little bit. But thank you for joining us. Welcome to the quarantine lockdown ish episodes, basically just getting by as best we can. Hope everyone out there is healthy. If you listen to our prolonged last episode, going over coronavirus catch up, that's pretty much just a combo episode of some of the mainstream stories, some of the stories people haven't heard, just from either personal research or minor websites around the internet as well. So pretty good episode. I was a little scatterbrained the whole episode. I usually am if I don't have at least some type of structure. So if you made it through, thank you. As always, I appreciate it. Today, we're actually going to have, I've done, some kind of this stuff before. We're actually going to do some more nerd stuff today. If you wanted like some in-depth paranormal stuff, then I apologize. But, we do mix it up some. Another one of my passions is, other than paranormal stuff and conspiracies, is gaming, nerd news, tech news, that kind of stuff. So, just some stuff that's come out this last month. I know we're hearing more about the Xbox Series X. Not an Xbox household, but those bastards. They bought Ninja Theory, which is a company that I really enjoyed. They came out with a game called Sinuous Sacrifice. Amazing game. Hellblade: Sinuous Sacrifice is the whole title. Actually, amazing game. Everything about it was amazing. Graphics, storyline, everything, top to bottom, loved it. And then Xbox bottom. So the second game, the sequel to the first game, is coming out on Series X. So hopefully I won't be there the whole time because I really don't want to drop all that money just for one game because I really want to play. I had to borrow it from somebody or something. But the Xbox Series X is looking pretty impressive. Haven't seen a whole lot on PS5 yet. I know some stuff's starting to trickle out now that we're heading into summer. Obviously, they won't be having E3 or anything like that, but some stuff is starting to trickle out. Just look at the new Xbox. It looks super powerful. I'll tell you that right now. Uh, it's got a word that I don't even know. 12. It's got 12 teraflops of power. I'm a nerd and not a geek, so I have no idea what that does. Um, but apparently that will help it with dealing with older generations of games as well. So apparently you're supposed to be able to go all the way back to Xbox, or at least Xbox 360. So that's pretty cool that you can have backwards compatibility. Of course, it's got 4K, game 8K ready, which is these is getting ridiculous. All this technology stuff up to 120 frames per second, obviously, and then a 1 terabyte hard drive, which is nice. I really didn't think I'd fill up a 1 terabyte hard drive, but these modern games, some are kind of absurd. Red Dead Redemption 2 is 100 plus gigabytes just by itself. So it definitely does fill up. A terabyte is getting smaller and smaller than it sounds. So, but the Xbox Series X is looking super cool. I don't care for the look of it. I think it kind of looks ridiculous just as a tower. Um, I don't know why I think that, but just my personal opinion. But um, not a huge fan of that. I don't really. If the PS5 doesn't change its look with the V shape on top, like the indentation, um, and you can Google images of that; they're all over the place. I don't really care for that either, honestly. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if there's any kind of modifications. Apparently, the Xbox Series X is going to look like that. That's just what it is. So we'll see. Of course, this holiday season on that is when we'll get most of the info on the Xbox Series X and the PS5. Now, of course, they have new games coming out, and obviously, Senua Sacrifice sequel, um, the name of which is I'm drawing a blank on right now. I apologize. Is coming out for the Series X. Of course, there'll be more Halo because that's all Microsoft has. But I mean, whatever, you know. There'll be more of that. Of course, there'll be all kinds of new games. Um, the PS5, I believe it was. Well, they're leaning towards PS5. Basically, Assassin's Creed, the new game coming out. Can't freaking wait. Been waiting. Super excited because it's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So it'll finally be Vikings and Norsemen. Love that kind of stuff. Huge fan. Super excited for that. I'm actually in the process of going back and trying to beat the last at least two games, which would be Origins and Odyssey. Yeah, I mean, you got to do something during quarantine, right? So trying to go back and beat some of those, make sure they're beaten, make sure I'm ready for the newest one. Because man, Ubisoft all around is really really great. Can't say enough good stuff about their games. Uh, it's they're top of the line. Love Ubisoft games. It's probably the most most of the games I have are probably Ubisoft. So can't wait for that. And again, it looks awesome. They just released a trailer last week. Can't wait for that. A trailer I just saw today is the new Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, which I believe it is an expansion storyline. I thought it was a new game at first, but it looks like it's just an expansion. So that's kind of cool. Uh, Pretty pumped for that. That drops in May. So yeah, that drops next month. So no, it drops this month. It's May. Okay, so that'd be super cool. They're actually adding at least one new person. Well, they're adding one new like DLC person is RoboCop. I don't know why they're just getting crazy with all these, but they're adding. So I think they're bringing back a couple people and adding some more new people as well. So it will be pretty much like a whole nother game, whole new campaign, all that good stuff. So that's super exciting. Um, Again, pretty pumped for that. Mortal Kombat 11 is a super fun game. Let's see what else is going on right now. Oh, and the super nerd side of things, we go to trading card games. And Magic the Gathering, if you read any of the blog, I've posted some stuff on there. But Magic the Gathering actually just released, I don't know if they're in America yet, I think they are, but Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths. And that is their newest set. The big draw for this set, if you watch the trailer for it, is that it's got Godzilla. It's got Godzilla cards in it. Now, I don't know how many are actually in the physical set, but if you play Magic the Gathering Arena, which is the online version, they have a bunch of card styles that are Godzilla cards. So, this one card, it gives it like a style on it to where it, becomes one of the Godzilla monsters. So it's kind of cool. It looks like you're playing with a whole deck of, Toho Godzilla monsters, which is pretty sick. I think that's really cool. I do know there are physical Godzilla cards in the physical packs, but I'm not sure how many. And I know they weren't released. It was released early on Arena, and it was released in China. But because of the coronavirus and everything, they delayed the release in America for the physical packs. Um, Not sure why I didn't look that up before now, but those should be out now or very soon. From what I've seen, I've looked at the packs a lot. I've looked at the new stuff in the set a lot. I'm a pretty big fan of it. I like it. Not real sure about the new mechanic, which is mutate. Basically, if you've ever played, you can basically add creatures to other creatures, make them bigger, make them have certain abilities, that kind of stuff. If you've never played it and you have no idea what I'm talking about, hey, that's okay too, because they're each their own. We're all we all have our hobbies. Everybody can be happy. Um, but that's pretty much it as far as all the major nerd news. I mean, it's been kind of slow, obviously, because of the coronavirus. Um, everybody's kind of, you know, any new shows are kind of being put on pause. Um, so that it is what it is. It's kind of a slow time, which is rough because usually summer is E3, the video shows, Comic Con, is around this time frame, all that good stuff. But now you wouldn't think that the nerd community and the gaming community and stuff like that would be suffering as much from something like this, but we definitely are. There's definitely some setbacks and some stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the nerd news roundup. As always, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in, and especially right now, stay safe. Try to wear your masks if you got them. Uh, Social distancing, all that good stuff. Stay safe. Good luck. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next video.